I just hit started recording at the same time, so we might not even have to do this. Okay, no, but still, do it again. What? Okay, there we
You
go.
were so behind. You're like
No,
a second
no, I
behind.
wasn't. Not on the thingy.
You're like a
That's what
full second.
matters.
There's no
Hey,
way.
what's up? Welcome to another episode of the Chris and TJ podcast. I am Chris. I'm joined by
TJ, you
There
usually
we
say my
go.
co-host, but I guess season 2 we're not doing that
Season
now.
2, we're not doing
Season
anymore.
2. Oh, we're so cool. We accidentally took a 4-month break,
Accident.
and we were like, let's just call it season 2, and that's where we're at.
No, we planned this from the beginning.
We planned it from the first episode. We knew about.
We said in a year we're gonna do a season 2,
Mhm.
and then in another year season 3. A lot of new changes coming. We have new merch designs coming out. They're pretty great. I like all of them.
I like them too.
They're like amazing. My goal for the merch designs was that like someone could wear them without knowing what the podcast is. I'm gonna give a little for some of those. There's a sauce bottle that says dope on it because you know TJ says dope sauce a lot.
dope sauce.
Um, there is what was the others? Oh, the stars, our classic stars. There's that.
I haven't seen either of those.
You haven't seen those? This is because I have yet to pay someone to make them.
Oh, word. Okay.
But yeah, we have a new banner. Matt made the new banner. I have
Oh, I love it.
Starbucks
I love it so much.
coffee.
You have Starbucks. I should have got a Starbucks coffee. I have this. There's nothing in it, but
I have
a
that
glass.
too. It's up there on my
so far away.
graduation thing.
Speaking of graduation, is this
we
the
graduated. Yes, we're
We graduated.
graduates. We're
That's
graduates now. We can officially go to jail.
right? But that happened at 18, not at graduation.
I know.
At graduation, I made this cap. I would stand up, but I'm not going to. It says you're just gonna have to trust me.
I made this cap.
Oh, do you
Chris,
have yours?
Future Chris just added on top of this.
It says 4 years of music, time to, and then it has a little music repeat symbol because I'm funny, and then it's decorated, and that's all you guys get to see because I have pajamas on. I have my I keep this little guy on my desk. He matches the pajama. Well, he doesn't match the pajamas, but we can just hear this.
I keep this little guy. Yeah. TJ can't see me right now.
I can't, no, but it's gonna be very easy to get distracted because there's so many little knickknacks on my desk. I've got Thanos. I have a flash card with Linux on it, so if anyone needs a Linux flash drive, just let me know. Pop OS version 20.04, I think. It is a kind of Linux.
Oh, you know what's happening this week?
What's this week?
The Last of Us 2.
That's this week?
I pre-ordered that. I completely forgot about it. I get to start downloading it tomorrow.
What was the game that got delayed?
Oh, it got delayed. It was supposed to come out in like
March. Was it Last of Us 2? No. There was another game that recently, because Dallas was all upset about it.
She's excited that Death Stranding is coming to PC.
Yeah, that one.
I mean, no, that one came out a while.
That didn't get delayed.
No, it can't. It's just coming.
Maybe
on PC.
I'm just. I don't go on Instagram, so I don't know what people are talking about.
Yeah.
I go on there to
promote the podcast.
Exactly. That's my job. All right, cool. So we have topics. Let's talk about one of them.
Yeah. No, wait. Hold up.
Hold it up.
How was your week?
My
Changing it
week.
Up season 2. Changing it up.
Changed it up. No more day, just week. Week was all right. I'm very behind on my homework, which is what I'll be doing after this. I'm taking a college class I'm auditing one of my dad's classes, for those of you who I haven't told. And I have to write a program.
None of you, because.
Well, no. I like Maya knows, and Maya will probably watch this. Shout out to Maya. I'll read her million questions when we get there, but.
I just had to retrain.
No, yeah, it's due tonight, and I'm about. I want to say 2/3 done.
Guys, and TJ missed a question the other day.
What's that?
TJ missed a question the other day. I heard him talking to his dad about it. He was like,
"Oh, yeah, on my quiz, I missed the first question because I should have known it, but it was one of those questions that was like so obvious that I was like, I know this, and then you hit check answers or whatever, and it's like, oh, I missed a trick word in there or something. So it was yeah.
Right. How do you feel about being graduated now? Like last time,
very happy.
We weren't really graduated. We were just like we assumed that we were. How do
you feel now? Because last time we recorded was when they said school's over or whatever.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it feels good. I mean, graduation had a lot more. I don't know if emotional impact is the right word, but I expected like walk in there and be like, I hate everything, and then walk out and be like, finally. But I walked in, like everyone was clapping, and I was like,
PJ, that's
yeah.
fake applause.
No. The teachers that clapped for you when you first walked in.
Yes,
The fake
yeah,
applause didn't. Yeah.
I didn't realize
And
they
then,
were fake applause. I like the joke your mom made.
what'd she say?
She was like, "Oh, it's because you just assumed we were clapping that loud for you."
Oh, no, yeah, it was funny. My mom sent my grandmother the video of me crossing the stage, and my my grandmother responded, "Oh, I can hear Steven chanting for him because like my dad, my dad didn't go to graduation, and so my mom was like, yeah, no, Steven wasn't there. That was the fake applause." So I thought that was funny. But no, it was
It was
fun.
crazy how you were like right in front of me, and like we graduated at
Yeah,
the same time.
yeah, that was
That was
cool.
most Chris and
Because that
PJ
that
like.
wouldn't have happened if we had a normal graduation. You
Right?
would have
Yeah.
gone
No.
years after me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was fun. That was fun.
That was
And
great
Gabalski
timing.
was up there. It was funny because Gabalski's only like known us for half of a year.
Yeah.
And usually like all those graduation photos with you and your principal is like, the principal saw you through your entire high school in 4 years, and so that means a lot more than. I mean, not that I don't love you, Gabalski. You're amazing, and I'll miss you
Did
forever.
you email him when
Uh,
I told you to email him?
oh, most definitely not. That was on the list of things I forgot. Well, I'll write that down.
We're trying to get
Email
him back on a digital
G-Dog.
episode so we can just talk about, just general
How
meet and
things
greet.
happen. Focus. My camera's not focusing.
I just looked at my,
There we
what's it called? My shadow, and it kind of scared me.
That's exciting.
I think it's going to be a little not drawing. What's the word?
Jarring.
Jarring. I don't know why I said drawing. Jarring when you look at my camera quality compared to yours.
Is mine better or worse?
Mine just looks. I'm pretty far away from mine, but like yours looks like a webcam. Mine looks like a camera.
Oh,
you know
really?
what I'm saying? Like yours has like little like fuzzy feeling.
Right. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
I wonder how much of that is Discord and how much of
think
that
a
is.
lot of it is Discord.
Yeah. We'll
But I don't know
figure it
what
out.
else
I
we're
mean,
doing,
we are very much in a work in progress. One of the next topics that I'll go ahead and skip to is I'm going to Colorado in
a week.
9 days. Yeah, the 26th I'm leaving to go babysit, which I'm super excited for.
In 9 days.
Yep, the 26th I'm out of here. Well,
That's
okay,
crazy.
not including today. It's 9 days, but yeah.
That's crazy. We get to game past 11 again.
Right? Unless I don't know if the kids are sleeping. I'll probably we'll cross that bridge when we come.
Also, wait, no.
Yeah.
TJ.
What's up?
It won't be 11 there when it's 11 here.
Right, it'll be 9 there when it's 11 here.
So either way, it doesn't matter.
What do you mean?
Because it'll be 9 there. Our problem is none of us can game till late. But for you, it won't be late.
Right, yeah.
It'll be normal.
Yeah. So we'll see. I mean, I'm sure I'll have a lot more time at night and stuff. Yeah. It also means all the other things I do, like my trauma lessons in this class I'm taking, are getting moved up 2 hours also. So instead of waking up at 1, which I've been struggling to do, I'll have to wake up at 11. Oh, that's a nightmare. Yikes. I had to wake up at 8:30 for my class enrollment. I got all my classes. I was super excited about it because I had like one schedule that worked, and anything else, my classes would conflict, and I wouldn't be able to take everything. And so I woke up and I was just hammering that. Give me these classes. And I got them. So go team.
Proud of you.
I think I got them. I mean, I could have done a TJ and not hit the final button, but it says enrolled next to it. It says like your status enrolled. So I was like, I'm good. And then I went back to sleep, and I haven't looked at it since. So hopefully I did that right. Yeah, I'm going to JMU. I don't know if have I locked that in since the last episode? Yeah. No, I definitely have.
We've locked that in since like
we've locked that in forever.
2 years ago.
Currently, the marching band is still supposed to happen, but that's subject
to
change.
Just a little fun fact for you, audio and the podcast watchers. I hit record at exactly the same time because I keep looking at both of.
What'd you do, Ron?
No. I'm admiring how great I am because I'm looking at my phone. Mm-hmm. It says 9:37. I'm looking at my thing. It now says 9:40, but I look back at my phone 9:41. It's on the exact same thing.
Well, that's good.
So I won't have to sync anything.
You won't have to sync anything.
Something's gonna go wrong. Something's gonna go wrong. Something's gonna go wrong.
Yeah, I wonder what could go wrong. I mean, the audio is being recorded together, but the videos are being recorded separately.
So if anything, there'll be an audio podcast, or just my face.
that could be too. That could be too.
Ah.
Let's see what else is on here. Oh, we gotta talk about how the disease is gonna impact colleges.
Right.
So far, everything I've seen has said you go home for Thanksgiving and you don't come back until like I don't know, January.
Maybe.
But
I haven't
that's
really
weird.
looked at the BCU thing, but from what I do know is any class over 30 people will be 40 people, 30 or 40, around that number. 35, let's say 35, will be online.
Ooh, that's not good.
If you know how there's different dorm buildings, right?
Right.
Can't go to any of them except your own. Stay in your own dorm building. All the like little fun like ping pong tables and stuff, can't use them.
Does VCU have a football team?
No.
Do you have any sports? Do you know that they are
They do have any sports, but I don't know if they're canceled or not. But honestly, not that cash money for how much cash money it is.
Right. No, yeah, JMU said they changed their class times so that they're farther apart, so they have more time to wipe down desks and stuff.
That's smart. Good for JMU.
Yeah, I don't know how much that's actually going to help not spread disease, but whatever.
You know what's crazy? When Grace started talking about how many people will go into her college.
When who started talking?
When Grace started talking about all the people, like the amount of people going to her college.
Oh my gosh! Well, it was like the same amount as kids at Ponix, right?
Yeah, it was like 2,000.
I was like, what?
What just happened? No, something went wrong.
Is it not synced anymore?
Yes, it's not synced anymore.
That's gonna be so much fun for you.
It's because it's the camera app crashed.
For which camera app?
Mine.
Haha.
Dang it. Clap. Wait, no, wait. You don't need to do anything. Wait, as long as you... Whoa, that's so easy now. I overcomplicated my train of thought there, but we're fine. We're chilling.
Well, as long as we got it.
As long as we got it, yes.
What were we talking about? We're talking about colleges. Yeah, some colleges are thinking about doing a J term, which is like it's a 3-week term in January where you take one class, and that sounds like the worst thing ever.
Why would you do that?
Well, I don't know, but some colleges are talking about it. I don't know how that solves anything. Yeah, that does sound really stupid. Maybe I must have that's something that's so dumb. I must have my information wrong. Do you know what the deal is with North Korea? I don't know. So if you don't know,
Matt said that what's his name, the supreme leader, faked his death to see who was against him.
Right. Yeah.
Came back and killed them all.
But I'm talking about the thing with them putting troops in the neutral zone. Is that a thing?
Oh, the DMZ.
I thought that was where you got your driver's license.
Yikes.
No, yeah, the DMZ.
But that's how would they put troops on there if it's a line?
Well, that's the question. The question is, well, it's not a line. It's like a.
No, it's a line.
No, it's like a chunk of land.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's neutral territory between North and South Korea. I'm looking this up.
Line. There's a line.
It is not a line.
Yes, it's a line, dog.
How big is the DMZ?
It's a line.
In Korea.
It's a line.
Let's see, about 4 kilometers wide. It's 2.5 miles wide. That's a big line.
That's still a line.
No public access granted. It's like a tourist attraction according to the.
It is. Because you can go to it.
Well, no, but you can't go in it, Chris.
You can go in it.
But you can't.
If you're the president, you can.
Well, that's different. Speaking of the president, we have elections coming up, and
go vote.
Go vote. I still have to register to vote
because this guy.
I never got my extra credit from Flynn. I should have. We wouldn't have this problem.
Not gonna say anything, but I don't think he put that extra credit in. I don't know if it's true or not. I haven't checked since like school was a thing.
Right. No, I mean honestly, it just doesn't matter. I mean, we graduated and we got into the colleges we wanted to get into. Yeah. So, I'm chilling. Except for I still haven't heard back from Tech, but last I heard they were like, "You're waitlisted," and I was like, "Sweet, I'm sure I'll hear back soon." And then I just.
What if they just accept you one day?
Yeah, like halfway, like during the second semester of JMU, they're like, "Congratulations." That'd be funny. I'd say no, but that would be fun. Let's see. All right, we got to talk about we can talk about Black Widow. Black Widow got pushed
before we
back.
start talking about Black Widow,
Yeah,
I think I want to do a little hypothetical.
Okay.
Let's say it is 2019. It is April 2019, and Corona hits at that time. What do you think our reactions would have been if Endgame had been delayed?
Golly, delayed.
I think I would have accidentally spoiled it for myself. There's no way I wouldn't, because that day, I remember that day going to it. There were spoilers everywhere. I had to delete YouTube because like thumbnails were spoiling it.
I probably would have got spoiled too, because I just wouldn't be able to. I mean, because so many people are. Gosh, yeah, because I mean, they'd have to cancel it for everywhere because that's such a big thing. They can't just like release it in one country and not in the rest of them.
Yeah. But they had already released it to like a super rich oil person. That's where all the leaks were coming from.
No, yeah, I probably would have got spoiled. That would have sucked because that movie's
amazing.
It's twice as good if you don't get it spoiled for you.
Sometimes I'm like, oh, I haven't seen it since like the first time it came out. But then I remember I saw it like 6 times when it first came out.
No, so, like, I think I got 4.
I remember. Okay, I saw it with you premiere day. I saw it in the morning the next day with Brian.
I remember you told me about that,
I saw it in the afternoon the same day with Matt. And then I saw it with, what's his name? My dad. And someone else. That's what I'm thinking of. Christian.
And you saw it with me again.
And then I saw it with you again.
At the re-release. Maybe I just saw it 3 times. I know I saw it with you. I saw it with Johnny. And I saw it with you at the re-release. So I guess it was just 3.
The re-release was pointless. Don't at me.
The re-release was a little
hard. If they had literally put anything that's in the Disney Plus extra add-ons, I would have been like, whoa.
But instead they were like, here's a deleted scene. 1 deleted scene. And then at the end they were like...
If they had put the Tony scene, or the scene, like, you know, the one where he sees his daughter, they had put that in. Or they had to put the one where everyone kneels down for him.
Right, like, yeah, that would have been a good one.
Anything else.
Even if they finished the Hulk scene and put it in.
Yeah.
That would be better. I still wouldn't be happy with that.
What are your thoughts on the Snyder Cut coming out?
Oh, I'm excited. So really? It's going to be animated, right?
Someone get this guy. What? No.
Well, how are they going to get the actors to act it out?
What do you mean? It's already been filmed.
The Snyder Cut's already been filmed? I don't believe
it was just not cut and the CGI isn't done. Everything's a reshoot. Like the movie we saw is a big reshoot.
The Snyder Cut's Snyder's version was so much different.
Yeah, and it's already filmed.
Really? Yes. When's that coming out?
Oh, in 2021. Because they're adding they're adding a $5 million budget to finish all the digital effects.
Oh wow! No, I'm really excited for that.
Put in Darkseid.
Chris and I were talking the other day about just how angry we are at people that buy. That was not this morning. That was yesterday.
Maybe every day seems like the same to me.
I was watching. If you guys have ever seen the Caravan of Garbage videos, have you seen those?
That's the podcast I listen to.
Oh really? No, yeah, I love those guys.
Planet.
Yeah. I don't listen to the podcast. I just watch the videos they put out. But no, yeah, it's
that's the first podcast I ever listened to.
Like I love the MCU, but the DC characters are just
so cool. They're so cool. The Flash is amazing. The Flash is cool. Literally the coolest. Cyborg is cool. The Teen Titans are cool. Superman is literally like a god.
Right.
Batman can be cool. Aquaman exists.
They did Aquaman pretty well. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, it was a little too dark. A little add some light under the sea.
What I don't like is I mean, Man of Steel was good, except for the destruction part at the end. But then when Batman vs Superman started,
the first scene of Batman vs Superman might be one of the coolest scenes ever.
They were like
the way Batman stares at Superman with like so much hatred in his eyes. It's so cool. And then a bad movie happens.
And then it just sucks.
Have you seen the ultimate? Have you seen the ultimate edition of Batman vs Superman?
No, I watched the normal one.
I'd say it's a good movie. I'd say the ultimate's a good movie. It's 3 hours long.
But when you're doing a universe like this, you have to have the theatrical cut be good.
Yes. No, of course. They should have. Honestly, the reason they didn't release the full cut is because it was 3 hours long and people weren't ready for that. But like
Right. That
after
took them a couple
Endgame
of
did
years.
it, I think they could do it now.
I think if they just.
Do you know what it adds? It
Yes,
explains.
yes.
It
It
explains
adds.
everything.
Yeah,
It
it's like they.
explains how why everyone was mad at Superman.
Right,
Because
right,
it
right, right.
shows them burning the bodies and being like, "Oh, Superman lasered these
Oh, that's
people."
what gets added. Yeah.
Because like in the movie they show them
Right. They
shooting
just
them,
everyone
and
hates them. Right.
and they hate them. Here it shows Lex order people to go burn bodies and like shoot them.
Right.
He also pays off that lady who like super mad at Superman, and Lois is like doing investigation work,
Yeah.
trying to get to the bottom of it, and that's how she gets involved. And it's like
Right.
it ties
It's like you
everything
can't
together.
have the movie without that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie was just so weird, and I was. It's like I heard they said on the Caravan of Garbage videos they were saying they should have just let Snyder do a Injustice version of the world.
That's what I thought they were doing.
Right, because it was so dark and
No, and like the Flash, the what's it called, the nightmare scene. That's what I thought that was.
yeah, the nightmare
I was
scene,
convinced. I'm
right?
like, oh my god, they're doing Injustice. That's so cool.
And that would have been such
And
a,
then the Flash going back in time and telling him that Lois was the key, because in
right,
Injustice it starts because Superman accidentally kills Lois and her unborn son.
right, and then everyone and then he is like, "Arr," and yeah, that would have been so good. And instead they rushed Justice League, and
Makes no
that
sense.
sucked. That was just so bad, and it didn't work because at the end Superman comes back and just
Honestly, I don't think the mustache was that even that big of a part of it.
yeah, no, I couldn't like on
I
my
could
first
tell.
watch I could
I
only
s-
tell because I
okay.
knew in advance.
I'll be completely honest with all of you. I still haven't seen Justice League. I don't
What?
plan on watching Justice League. I
You
refuse to
gotta
watch.
watch it.
I'm not watching Justice League until the Snyder Cut comes out.
Yeah, maybe that's fair. I mean, it's not a good movie, but it's not terrible. It's
I
like
just don't. I don't feel.
it's better than Rampage.
Yeah, but we walked out of Rampage.
Yeah, but it's better than Rampage. It's like Venom without the funny.
Venom's
So
a
it's
good movie though.
but it's a good movie because of the funny. Think
Venom
about
is
Venom without
very
any of the
funny.
jokes. Just think about Venom without the jokes.
I don't want to do that.
That's what Justice League is.
I'm so
It's the
scared Venom 2
same.
is gonna be a legit good movie.
So
I'm like,
you don't even. There's like a whole plot in Justice League where there's just this random family that's getting attacked by the bugs,
oh,
and
I
like the
saw that.
entire
I saw that in the Caravan of Garbage.
yeah, it just keeps cutting to them like the whole time, and
That
it's like
happens the whole movie.
okay. Well, what happens is um about
Also, they're
halfway maybe through the
parademons, not
movie,
bugs, but
what's his
okay.
name? Steppenwolf gets all the mother boxes, and once he gets the mother boxes, then he summons his army of bugs, and that's when it starts. So like for the second half of the movie,
Parademons.
it's just this family of no name people. They don't say words. They're just
Is
and it's
Superman
weird.
alive at this point? When does Superman come back?
Superman comes back. So, gosh, first, jeez, it's been so long since I've seen it, but I know Bruce gets the team together, and he gets the whole team together, and then they're all like, "We have to get Superman." Because they have a mother box at that point.
Cyborg.
Um,
Cyborg's the mother box, isn't
he was made from a mother box. I forget if he
he?
is the mother
Okay,
box.
Vision, calm down.
Right, exactly. But yeah. So there's this weird thing where the Flash has to run, and at the exact right second, he has to lightning touch the mother
Also, I
box so that
think
it
it's so
electrocutes.
funny that Flash can't run.
So stupid.
That he
He's
just
so bad, dude. He keeps tripping. He's not faster than Superman. Well, maybe he is by a little bit, but
like in the
it's just
TV show in the first episode he's stripping because he doesn't
right.
he can't, but it's not because he like is bad at running, it's because he can't control when the speed
Right.
starts, so
Also,
he
in
just
the Caravan of
runs
Garbage,
into stuff
they made a good point because Bruce shows up to
and he doesn't know what his powers are and he just
yeah, he
throws
doesn't know his
something.
powers are. He just throws a batarang at his face. Like he saw the video, so he knows that he can move fast somehow,
But he could be
but
teleport
he
in the
doesn't
video,
know
it
he
looks like
has
he's
enhanced
teleporting.
reaction speed.
Yeah,
Yeah, or he could teleport, and then it's just he should. It's just sloppy. It's bad. It's bad. It's sloppy.
it's
Um,
sloppy.
yeah, it's just, and then Steppenwolf is a terrible villain. It's just they shouldn't have even had that movie for like another 3 years. They should have definitely had Aquaman before that. They should have definitely had, let's see, Wonder Woman was before it, right?
Wonder Woman was before it, correct.
They should have had something with Green Lantern before it. And if they didn't want to do that, then something with Cyborg before
they
that.
They really teased Green Lantern. That I didn't know they did that much.
Yeah, because like the ring flew off him.
Yeah, until I saw that clip, I was like, people like really.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense.
Really expected him to show up, and they just didn't.
The other problem I feel like is that they make it so this like they make it so like Steppenwolf is such a I'm gonna destroy the entire universe villain, which is like really like think
Isn't
compared
that
to
Dark
Avengers.
Side though?
What do you mean?
Like I know in the Snyder Cut it's Dark Side. Like everything that Steppenwolf does, it was supposed to be Dark Side doing it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like I don't understand why they would like, just not have Dark Side. It's because they wanted the second one to be Dark Side. That makes sense.
Right.
They wanted to do an Infinity War.
Yeah,
Remember
they wanted
Infinity War.
The reason Infinity War worked so well is because everything was built into it. Nothing built to Justice League except for this character exists.
Batman Superman built into Justice League.
But not in a way that all the MCU like Man of Steel, Batman versus Superman, and Justice League were very much like this story goes to that, whereas the MCU was like Iron Man connects to Thor, who connects to this, who connects to that, who connects back to Iron Man, who connects to this, and then they all connect to all. It's like there's nothing really that happens in Man of Steel that impacts anything that happens in Justice League. It's all the Batman versus Superman stuff that happens in Justice League. They just rushed the whole thing.
Because they wanted to catch up.
It could have worked honestly, if they put out good movies.
It still might work. Because they're doing Flashpoint still, which is not deserved. They should not be doing Flashpoint.
They're doing Flash? I thought they canceled that.
No, they're still doing Flashpoint. That's still going on. They don't have the director because they keep quitting. But still.
No, I think the only way to save this universe is with Flashpoint. Maybe they could still do Injustice with some
Flashpoint could be Injustice. You've seen Flashpoint, right?
I've seen the Netflix.
That's exactly
animated.
It's literally like page by page. I have Flashpoint up there if you want to read it. It's one of the only comics. All the comics I own are Flash comics.
Right.
I have Flashpoint. I have Rebirth. I have New Rebirth because there's 2 Rebirths.
Right.
They're all pretty good. I love the Flash. He's like.
Yeah, I feel like if they make the Flash a better character, and if he does Flashpoint stuff, maybe they could save it. I don't know. It would be hard, especially because everyone already has decided.
And everyone does. No one knows who the Flash. Well, like moviegoers won't know who the Flash is and what the hell Flashpoint is.
Right, not as much as they would.
I don't think it's like they should have a Flash movie.
Yeah,
he's the Flash.
They're definitely copying out here.
It took 3 seasons for the TV show to do Flashpoint.
Yeah, but the TV show Flashpoint was weird. It was like a 1 episode.
Because they would unpack literally every other show, and they can't have that.
Right, I guess it was just they hyped it up so much, and then they just undid it like before the season was over. It was like at least have a season of it. I don't know. I'm allowed to have an opinion on that show because I haven't seen it.
They couldn't do that because if they had done Flashpoint that lasted for more than 1 episode, Arrow would have been completely different.
Right.
Legends of Tomorrow would have been completely different. All those shows, Supergirl would have been completely different.
Right. But
so they couldn't.
Then they should have had Flashpoint been a crossover thing.
Yes, they should have. They sort of did it with Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Was that a Flashpoint-esque bit?
Crisis on Infinite Earths reset everything. It was kind of crazy. You know how Arrow's dead now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that was. He turned into like a what's it called? He turned into Spectre after he died, who was like an all-powerful being.
Arrow did?
Yes.
That's weird.
Because he killed the guy who did that before.
Oh, okay.
Well, and then man says, you know what? Hear me out. I'm just gonna, combined every single multiverse on into one Earth.
How does that work? Oh, I guess that's what the Crisis is.
No, that's at the end. That's how they solved the crisis. Because every little world was getting destroyed one by one.
Oh, so they put them all into
So
one
they just
world.
put them in all one world. What's up, Xiri? We're having an intermission
Hi,
so I can help
Siri.
Xiri. I say we do some preguntas, TJ. Do you have some preguntas?
I do. All right. So, do we want to start with Instagram or start with Maya?
Start with Maya.
All right. Maya Marie Morris has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 questions for us today. All right. First question: what do you wish you understood better?
Literally like anything we've been taught at school.
I think if I had to pick one thing, it'd probably be Spanish, just because I spent 4 years learning it and I know nothing.
I think honestly, my big mistake, my bad. I'll admit it, my bad.
Yeah.
Was taking normal stats and then AP
And
stats.
then AP stats, right?
Because all I did was uh-oh.
What's
My phone storage is full.
Oh no.
Wait, it's fine. The audio's still going.
This is exclusive for the audio listeners.
Audio listeners only.
I know Flynn's out there somewhere.
Hi, how are you, Mr. Flynn? How have you been doing? Uh-oh.
What's up?
Oh, never mind. It just hates me and won't let me see the last. How do you think if you were on my phone, what would be taking up all the storage? I know all the podcasts I have downloaded. Did you know you could download our podcast on Spotify and iTunes?
That sounds like something that would be worth it. That way you could listen to it without internet connection, or maybe you just hate internet and you don't want to support it. That's a possibility.
Clap back in. We're back. My camera died for you. Video listeners,
do I have to clap back in?
Audio listeners, you're chilling. Why would you have to clap back in?
Well, I don't know, because you have to sync the videos. Because your video died. All right, whatever. All right, next.
What were we talking about?
Next question from Maya.
Right,
Maya says, "How much damage could your best friend do to you if you ever had a falling out?" I don't think much. I'm a pretty open book.
Yeah.
I don't think Chris has any big secrets.
I could be like, guys, one time, TJ
tripped on his way out of the movie theater while we were watching
Civil War. One time.
Oh no. I'm not worried, but I'm excited you got.
TJ and I were watching a movie at the movie theater. TJ goes, "I'm gonna go to the bathroom."
Oh.
So
that was the most chaotic 5 minutes of my life.
He walked to the door. Also, I'm saying this because I know it won't destroy your career. It's just funny.
It had a big exit sign.
He went to the exit door, the emergency exit door, and was this close to opening it.
And then I just had a feeling. And then I went to the bathroom. I came back and I tripped on the way back. And then I sat down and like immediately my alarm went off. And so I had to fix that.
That night, that was a night. What a night!
Gosh, that was
the night.
So bad. That was I every situation that I could have possibly made the wrong choice in, I think I did.
Oh my god! I just thought of so many examples of that. Yeah.
Right. No, at the very beginning of the video, it was a mess.
We can't explain it to all you people saying maybe on a later date.
Maybe on a Patreon exclusive episode.
Patreon exclusive episode. We do have a Patreon. It's Chris and TJ.
Do. Oh yeah, that's right. We do have one. All right. Next question from Maya says, "What's the last thing you did alone and you enjoyed?" I played trombone this afternoon. I played some.
I ate dinner.
Good old Roshu number 5.
I prefer number 6 better, but okay.
Number 6 is pretty good, but I prefer number 5 and 9. I like number 9 too. All right. You said you had dinner. I guess dinner's fun, yeah.
I ate dinner alone because I was at work all day. Work's crazy. You want to hear a funny work anecdote?
Yes. Anecdote.
That means story.
Oh, okay. Big boy language. Am I centered still? Whatever.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm centered. Okay. What was I saying? Right. So I was, doing my job, which I do, and someone came up to my coworker, and he came up to me and said, "So a customer just came up to me and told me that this little girl used to pee all over the floor," and I was like,
Is this today?
No, this was like 3 days ago, maybe. I don't know. I've worked every single day for
Right.
the last 5 days, and I'm kind of tired of it. But we're chilling. Um, but yeah, I walked over to the registers to be like, no, she didn't. And there was a line of pee from one register to the exit door, and I was like, I'm not. This is above my pay grade. Literally
That's
called my
very weird.
manager to
Yeah.
take it up.
What'd you
It's
do?
pretty funny.
Who'd you call?
I called my manager to come clean it.
Well, that's fun. That's
Pretty funny. It was
so
really
weird.
funny. It was really funny.
Maya says, "What do you think is the most useful skill to know? Archery, hand-to-hand
Probably know how
combat.
to shoot a gun.
Based on how life is going, we might
Yeah,
all need to use self-defense."
it's okay.
What?
According to people, um, the Call of Duty stats transfer in real life.
That's good. That is good. Well, I think isn't our KD ratio below 1?
No, our KD ratio is
Oh, it's like 1.04, right?
yeah. I think
Yeah, we're right up there.
we're average.
So we have a point. No, we
That's
have a 4%
also because we
chance of
get
killing someone per
cocky
kill.
and
That is true. That is true,
we
and
get
we won't do that
really
in real life
cocky.
because
Yeah, no,
the
in real
stakes are
life,
high.
yeah. Oh,
Um,
they added realism to what's it called?
I still haven't
Warzone.
updated it. I
Yikes!
don't want to
Don't.
sit for
Honestly, at this point, just don't.
86.
I'm deleting it on tomorrow.
Honestly, yeah, I haven't played that in forever. Um, what destination is at the top of your list to visit? London?
Yeah, no, definitely not London. I'd say maybe Sweden. I want a cold more
Sweden.
place.
That would be cool.
I want a
I
cold
want to go
place.
to Norway
Norway's
just
pretty cool.
because of the scene in Ragnarok and the scene in Endgame.
And the scene in Harry Styles' music video.
Haven't seen that.
Yeah, it was
Harry
shot there
Styles.
though. Fun fact: the video for "Adore You" was shot in the same place as what's it called, Asgard.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Fun fact. Fun fact.
I was like, that looks
Thor's gonna
familiar,
pop
and
in.
then I looked it
I
up.
wonder if Thor listens to Harry Styles.
Thor's.
If you could choose the way you became a hero, what would the circumstances be?
I think I'd be bitten by a radioactive active spider, watch my uncle die, where it's my fault. So I beat myself up about it every day, but I strive to become a better person and never let that happen to anyone again. Yeah,
I'd like the struck by lightning bit.
you like that? What if your
Yeah,
heart
if
stopped for
if like
you?
I could just I mean, if I become a superhero, then I end up all right. But no, yeah, if like I'm just I don't know out on like a field with like a group of friends, and I'm like woo, and then I get struck by lightning, boom, everyone thinks I'm dead, they take
You're
me to the
like
hospital.
Shazam.
Yeah, like yeah, I'd take Shazam's powers. I
Shazam's
think I'd take
overpowered.
Shazam's powers over Superman's
I
powers
think if
just because
Shazam was a
Shazam can
little
stay
child,
Shazam.
I think he'd be very overpowered.
Does Shazam age with the child?
No.
So when the child is
The
adult,
child will look like Shazam eventually.
well, what happens when the kid gets too old?
That's a good question. No, it's still his peak. That's his peak body, so it'll go back to his peak.
Okay, then he'll DH. All right.
Yeah.
What do you believe is the biggest thing that's currently holding you back from success? What a question,
Yikes! Oh
Maya.
my god.
Jeez.
Honestly, probably
Goodness.
myself.
Willpower probably.
Yeah.
I push things off a lot.
Same.
Um,
It's definitely
what about you,
issues that
Maya? What do you
could be
think the number
solved.
one thing is? All right, I have some from Elena before we go to
Instagram.
Instagram. Let me just find
Sounds
those
good.
really quick.
Sounds great. I'm
Here
all
they
for it.
are. Are you ready for them?
Yes.
I will now read them to you,
Go
starting
ahead.
now. Is Five Below hiring yet? From Elena.
It is not. We haven't even gotten our normal workers back yet.
Why do fish flop? Because they want to go to the water and spaz out
Breathe.
on land. Probably because they're gonna die soon. If the sky was orange, would the water be orange too? I actually looked this up.
Yes.
No. What? No, it's something about how water absorbs light. If anything, it would be. Oh, I don't want to say anything because I'm gonna sound stupid. I'm gonna go with no.
I'm gonna back that up.
And then Elena asks, TJ, you and Chris saw Onward together, right? No,
That's
not right.
incorrect.
And definitely false. I don't know where you heard that and why that's one of your questions to ask us. That was definitely a Disney Plus, kind of like Artemis Fowl. I'm going to watch the Artemis Fowl movie, and I know apparently it sucks. And
it's
yes, I'm really sad because that was my childhood, was Artemis Fowl. But that's okay.
Reading.
Instagram questions.
Did you finish
I've read through these. We got some good questions
Avatar
here.
Yet? Did you finish?
What's that?
Did you finish Avatar yet? Or who was the person that hadn't finished? Were you You were watching it, right?
No, I haven't seen it. You weren't
watching it?
Nope.
Oh, Dylan was watching it, and Tristan was watching it. I assumed you would be watching it too.
No, I haven't. I can't decide if I want to or not.
Let's do it. Why not? It's great.
Because I have so many other things to do.
You're not gonna do them.
Some things. I don't even know what I have class. Is that a good excuse? All right. More questions. These ones are from Instagram. You can anytime we're going to record or think we might record, even though we end up not recording, we will post a little thing for you to submit your questions, and we will answer each of them. Maybe. First, let's start with who's Brandon L. How long will it take stuff to get close to normal after the pandemic ends?
Here's a little tidbit of information.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna say which company name. You know what? I'll tell TJ what company it is.
All right.
It's Five Below.
Okay, Five Below.
But okay, I'm not gonna say what company it is. I heard this from a friend who works there. Their store apparently is very prepared for this to happen again, like for everything to get shut down again.
Oh really?
And, like
that makes sense.
They had a shareholder meeting about that. So they're turning their store into an essential store before it happens.
Really?
So when it happens,
that's kind of big brain. That's kind of big
happens, they're gonna not shut down. So it's definitely gonna not go back to normal for a while.
Yeah, I'm very much expecting a second wave.
Yes.
Because when winter comes, it's supposed to. I forget something with winter. Either winter makes it come back strong, or winter makes it go away for a little bit and then come back next summer. Yes. Either way, I think things are going to get back to close to normal. I did quotation marks for you audio listeners. Before the corona is gone, because it's like
everyone's tired of it.
Everyone's so done with it, and they just want things to be normal, and so it's going to get rushed, and we're going to go back to normal, and then we're all going to die. And that's what's going to happen in my predicted world. All right. Dude, that's on my throat. All right. Probs Stressin says college. It's happening still.
It's happening.
I got my classes. We talked about this earlier. Just go. Chris put a timestamp on the screen. I know you're not going to do that. That was a joke. Matt_spicy says the politics surrounding nuclear power or breakfast food. I guess we get to choose which one we're going to talk about.
I think let's say we've talked about
I would argue that they're actually I think
they're the same.
Yeah, I think breakfast food has more power than nuclear power. So I think we should cut all our funding to the nuclear power plants and move them to the Eggo department or the Hot Pocket department. Is that a breakfast food?
Well, it depends. They do make breakfast Hot Pockets, but you're a monster.
What about just normal? I have normal pizza Hot Pockets for breakfast. That's breakfast food for me. Anything I can stick in the microwave and pull out 2 minutes later. Let's see. Louis_who says future plans on when you'll be recording now that you have graduated. Will it be more or less? If anything, it'll probably be less. I don't think we're going to record more.
I don't think it's. I think it's just a matter of motivation.
Matter of how hard college is.
Yes.
A matter of.
But I think we were under a certain type of management where if we do anything wrong, we will in fact get yelled at now.
I think definitely we don't know the answer. Yes. We'll see in the next coming weeks, years, months, decades, lives.
Yes.
Yeah. Next up from Megan Webb with 2 B's says sushi. I like the California rolls.
I like whatever I had at Sushi King that one day like 3 years ago. Don't remember.
I like the one with crab, but I don't like many of them.
I don't remember.
Megan Webb also says grocery stores. My mom worked at one for a while. Yeah, she hated not having work and just sitting around the house, so she got a job at Weiss, which is about 5 minutes from our place. And then the library opened back up, so she put in her 2 weeks, and now she's back at the library. Megan Webb, I think this is her last one, says chicken. I prefer fried, but I'll eat grilled.
We haven't got a Popeyes in a while.
Oh, I miss Popeye so
Oh
much.
my god! Remember? Oh,
The
those.
sandwiches.
Remember the? I just the air and the air outside was different back then. It
Yeah,
was
it
just
was safer.
it smelled like
It smelled like
cozy.
Popeyes, like
It
right
did.
outside their place.
Yeah, we
You
would
remember the
go
time we
there.
went to like 50 Popeyes? That was funny. We were trying to find some turkey. That ended up not
Yeah.
working. I think we talked about that on the Thanksgiving episode.
I don't know. We
All right,
didn't have a
next
Thanksgiving
up.
episode because the turkey was for the Thanksgiving episode.
Oh, right. Next up. Okay, so this is from Shoke with a 0 for an O.
It's Litzy.
Let's see. Yeah. Why does Five Below have stuff for $10 now?
Okay. Okay.
Bully Chris.
So
Your store sucks.
there's
Stupid name.
literally you walk into the store, look forward. There's a sign that
Mm-hmm.
says 10 below. The whole
Why does it say Five
back,
Below on the outside?
because the
Then why
first
does it?
front
Why does
of
it
the
say Five Below on
store
the
is
outside?
Five Below, and the brand name is Five Below. That's if Chris and TJ were to like have a subsection called Carly and what's her name and the other one. What
Gracie.
are Gracie and Leah?
Grace. I don't know what she goes by now.
They had their own sub show. That would still be part of Chris and TJ, but just not
Also, it's
Chris and
weird
TJ.
because Five Below has these stupid self checkout machines that don't work now. Like you try and put
Oh,
your
they updated
cash
the
in,
interface. They
put your
updated the
card in.
interface of them, so if you're, it's only if you're stupid now that you can't work them.
It was always that, and they suck, and I
No,
want to.
I think TJ doesn't know how to
I think
read
I do
instructions.
suck. Cheese underscore stuffed underscore nugs says chicken nuggets.
I prefer them fried.
I prefer them fried. I'll eat grilled though.
Yeah, gross.
I like
Wow,
barbecue sauce.
God.
I like ranch. You like raw. Just give me the chicken. Honestly, give me
Just
that
hand
live
me a
chicken.
chicken.
She also says band. It's happening. She also says JMU. It's happening. She says college in general. It's happening. And she says the JMU Marching Royal Dukes. It's happening. Probably not though. I don't think we're gonna get marching band. That's just my prediction. I think that is going to get canceled in some way. That's all we have for questions today. So remember, if you want to be featured and have your Instagram or whatever said by me in my perfect reading voice.
We have a new website.
A new website or the updated one?
The updated. It's the same website, GrizzandTJ.com.
Same website, yeah. But it looks cool now. It looks beautiful. Dark mode.
Thanks to Grace.
Thank you, Grace.
Hashtag thank you, Grace.
Thank you, Figueroa.
Figgy Smalls.
Oh, is she Figgy Smalls?
This guy.
I knew the person because but I didn't know who. Yeah, all right, that makes sense.
That's her name when we play Jackbox.
We haven't played Jackbox in like a year.
Okay.
We haven't played Jackbox in a year. Wow, that was a long time ago.
A year? Yeah, that is a long time ago.
No, I'm just thinking. Was it your birthday last year? Not this year, but last year?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy.
And then we just started playing Minecraft until 3 a.m. And then
TJ's too loud.
And then TJ's too loud.
He has no self-control.
So instead he has to move to Colorado just to play Minecraft
again. We haven't played Minecraft in a while.
We haven't, yeah. I'm so excited for Colorado. It's going to be so much fun. I'm supposed to go hiking one day. I have to wake up at like 3 a.m. or else I'll be struck by lightning.
Isn't that what you want?
To be struck by lightning?
Yes. You said you wanted to.
Oh, right. No, but only if it comes with the superpowers, and I don't think it's going to come with the superpowers.
Oh, I just want to bully TJ for a second.
Go for it. I'm ready.
The last episode we filmed in person, so like years ago.
Yeah.
TJ said he didn't know what Full House was, and as lovely Abby pointed out, our old intro was the Full House intro.
Right, but that doesn't mean I know what the show is.
No,
I just knew there was a cool intro that Chris stole from somewhere.
I just want to know. I just want TJ. How do you feel knowing you're stupid?
I feel stupid. That's an adequate
answer.
Is that the one with Adam Driver in it?
All right, that's the one Mr. Flynn watches.
Oh, Mr. Flynn.
Oh, Mr. Flynn.
Oh, how we miss you.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to take. I didn't take your AP test, even though I signed up for it. So I'm gonna have to get my. I'm gonna have to take government again, or something else. I guess I can take world politics. I can learn about North Korea. I can figure out what's going on there in like a year or two.
Whoa, we're gonna be able to talk about topics, but educated this time.
We're gonna be smart. The quality of this podcast is gonna skyrocket because we're gonna have like real opinions that might matter.
Also, I was thinking about future recording episodes because that's just how my brain works.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you guys, audience, tell me if you think this will work or not. TJ has his little webcam, films it himself, films his audio himself. Chris has his webcam, films his audio himself, my audio myself, my video myself, and then I sync all of that. Can someone please tell me how I would logistically would sync all of that? Because I don't.
Well, that would be easy.
How? Explain.
You sync my audio with my video, and you sync your audio with your video, and then you sync our stuff
How
together.
would I sync our stuff together?
Well, it wouldn't have to be exact. You could just try your best. I don't know. We could clap again.
Yes, but Discord delays their claps
by like a whole 2 seconds. Wait, clap at the same time again. All right, 3, 2, 1. That was a whole second after I clapped. That was. It sucked. We were streaming once. We haven't streamed in a while either, but we were streaming and I was singing some song and Chris was singing along, and it drove me insane because I knew it was lining up on the stream, but he was also like a word behind me, and I was like, but it works.
That's just, people need to not look at our mouse when we talk, and then they won't know.
Right. If everyone was an audio listener, we wouldn't have these problems.
Yes, correct.
Is that true? Yes, that's true.
Yes, so that would be nope. Still have to sync our audio. That's the hard part thing.
Well, I mean, wait. So if you, I'm thinking like if this is TJ's audio block and this is Chris's audio block, and we started recording at the same time.
Another problem I had last time, very big problem.
Yeah.
Your microphone when you're recording picks up your headphones.
What do you mean? Oh no, is it still doing that?
No, I can't. It's different like this. But when you were recording from Audacity, since it's all that's going in through it, I could hear myself perfectly.
Right. And Chris and I will be getting the good mics.
Yes.
We'll be getting them, and then hopefully that will help everything.
Yes, everything's gonna go back
what's
to normal,
what's our time looking at?
Our time right now is 53 minutes minus 3 minutes where my camera died, so 50 minutes.
All right, I think that's pretty good. It is family movie night again. Tonight we're watching Clone Wars, so not really a family movie, but we gotta watch this. Gotta get to this Darth Maul stuff. So we will catch you guys in the next episode.
Next week, I swear. Next week.
Next week, we promise.
Next Wednesday at 7 a.m. If it doesn't happen.
Okay, all right, we gotta.
TJ.
Let's see. We record on Tuesday. We record on Monday. Probably Monday, Saturday, Sunday. We could record tomorrow and then just upload that one.
Let's record tomorrow.
Let's just record it. Let's just do 2 tomorrow. We've had 4 months off. We could probably find material.
I still have a lot of things to talk about that I completely forgot until this second, but it's family movie night, so
family movie night. All right, go team. We'll see you guys later.
Goodbye.
Bye.